Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Talknology. And today Amarto is not feeling so well, so F's in the chat for him. Or I think because Cyberpunk 2077 launched, he's taking him off. Anyways, I'll be the one giving you the updates. So before we get started, I'm Ananthan. You're watching Talknology. Let's get started. First news comes from Apple. You guys already know about this. This is about the AirPods Max, which is Apple's over-ear wireless headsets. It features high fidelity audio, adaptive EQ, active noise cancellation, and spatial audio. And all this comes at a price of 60k, as in 60,000 rupees, and which is actually more expensive than other audiophile headphones. Anyways, if you guys are more interested about the AirPods Max, we already did a dedicated video in our C4E Tech channel. Here's a card to it. And if you guys are missing Amarto, you can also check that video because he hosted it. Anyways, on to the next news. The next news comes from Samsung, and apparently the price of the Samsung S21 series has been leaked. And according to the leaks, we are seeing the S21 Trio, as in the S20, S20 Plus, and the S20 Ultra, will be priced as the same as the S20 series. So we are looking at the same price range as the S20 series last year. And the thing to note here is the launch in India, as in the S21 launch in India, might be delayed. So that's bad news. But the good news is the leaks suggest that the Exynos chips that is in partnership with Snapdragon and AMD are gonna be really good. The next news also comes from Samsung, and it's about the One UI 3.0. So recently Samsung just launched their One UI 3.0, and it's only been available on certain phones like the Note 20 Ultra and like phones like that. So we now have the update timeline for the One UI 3.0 update, and according to the timeline, the Galaxy S20, S20 Plus, and the S20 Ultra will get that update in December 2020. And on January, the Galaxy Fold, the S10e, the S10 Plus, the Note 10 and the Note 10 Plus, S10 Lite and Z Flip, multiple devices will get update on January 20. And we have a whole cycle. I don't know what to talk about, to be honest. I'll leave the list on the screen. You guys can pause it and read through it if you want. And let us know in the comments below if your phone is on the list. Next news is about the IPL. Wait. I am not going to talk about cricket in a tech news show. So it's about the IPL search history in Google. And recently IPL just beat coronavirus as the most searched term on Google India. So apparently IPL 2020 has been searched more times than COVID in India. I don't know if we should be happy about it or sad about it. What do you guys think? Let us know. In other news, Netflix has been seeing exponential increase in their download rates after the Streamfest. If you guys don't know, the Streamfest is like a promotion that Netflix started last weekend, where you can download the app and use it for free for a limited amount of time. And in India, in India, it has gotten over 8 lakh downloads, and globally it has 1.3 million downloads, as in extra downloads. And the percentage of increase is like 2,570% increase in downloads versus the last week. And apparently the strategy that Netflix is doing right now is working, and they are getting a lot of attention from it. And if you guys didn't utilize the Streamfest, go utilize it now. And if you have already utilized it, which is your favorite Netflix show right now? For me, it's like the new horror series, The Haunting at Hill House. I'm watching it right now. Let me know your favorite Netflix show. The next news comes from WhatsApp, and WhatsApp apparently is planning to come up with a new updated terms of service, and the users have an option to either accept the terms of service or delete the account. Yeah, you heard it right. You can either accept the terms of service, or you have to delete the account. And we can't confirm it as per our sources right now, but it is gonna happen, and it is gonna come in on 2021 February 8th. And I don't know how WhatsApp is gonna pull this up. There is gonna be backlash about this, and already WhatsApp uses our data to bring you personalized ads on Facebook, and I think this is not gonna give a good name to WhatsApp. So what do you guys think? In other news, we have leaks about the two new true wireless earphones from Realme, and these are the successors of the Realme Buds Air and the Realme Buds Q. So apparently they are naming it the Realme Buds Air 2 and the Buds Q2. And our sources are from the FCC certification that was done by Realme, and it is marketed as RMA, like the source number is RMA 2003. And we don't have much about the leaks, and the only thing we can confirm is that the battery case for the Realme Buds 2 is 400 mAh. We'll update you guys as soon as we know more about the Realme Buds Air 2. On to the next news. The next news is from Redmi, and Redmi is apparently launching their new smartphone, the Redmi 9 Power, and it's gonna launch on December 15th. So Manukumar Jain, the global VP of Xiaomi, is tweeting about a new phone, and this is apparently the Redmi 9 Power. If you don't know the specs of the Redmi 9 Power, it is basically a rebranded Redmi Note 9 4G, which is a Chinese variant. If you guys are more interested on the phone, we have already done a video. Yes, we have imported the phone and we have done a video on the Redmi Note 9 4G. Here's a card to it. It's on our main channel C4A Tech. Do check it out. Continuing on the smartphone leaks, we have new photos of the Oneplus 9, and it is a very generic design, to be honest, but we also know the specs of the phone. So it will obviously come with Snapdragon 888 and 12 gigs of RAM and 512 GB internal storage. And we have a quad camera setup, and that is two 48 megapixel sensors and one 8 megapixel sensor and one 5 megapixel sensor. We don't exactly know what megapixel sensor comes with what lens. So I'm just assuming the two 48 megapixel sensors would be the main camera and the ultra wide. And other specs include the screen size, which is supposedly 6.48 inches QHD plus AMOLED display with an inbuilt fingerprint sensor. That's good. And the screen should support at least 120 Hz display. And other than that, we don't have much leaks about the Oneplus or 9 or the 9 Pro. We don't even know if the image that we got is the 9 or the 9 Pro. We just got a live image, so we are just sharing with you. Let us know what you guys think. Do any of you guys own the Redmi Y3 or the Redmi 7 or the Redmi 6A or the 6? Then it's bad news for you guys, because all these phones I mentioned are not getting the MIUI 12 update. Yes, Xiaomi just confirmed that these phones that I mentioned, that is the Redmi Y3, 7, 6A and the 6, are not getting the MIUI 12 update on the reduced schedule. And because the MIUI 12 is not compatible with the hardware in that, and they might have performance issues, so that is the reason for not giving updates to older phones. And we all know that the real reason is because it's an old phone, and there won't be that much backlash if they don't give an update, right? So guys, we are at the last news of the day, and it comes from Google. And Google has come up with the new app, as in the Google Creative Lab has come up with a new app called the Look to Speak app. So the name is pretty much self-explanatory, because what the app does is it will help people with disabilities speak with their eyes. So basically it is a screen setup where you look at phrases and it will narrow down the phrases into as in it will match up the phrases into true, and it will help people speak. So it's basically like the talking board for people with cerebral palsy and all, where they point a laser to a phrase and it will talk out the phrase, or that will help people who cannot like speak to speak out the way they want. This is pretty much similar to, but it has some extra steps. But for an app, this is a really cool idea, and I feel like this will help a lot of people. What do you guys think? And on that, let us end this episode of FTJ. Do let us know what you guys think. Are you guys missing Amarto? What do you guys think about the news? Let us know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys next week in the new episode of Talknology. Bye bye.